But that's all. That beat.
Yeah. You should MAN. Darius J in the place today. I don't know if none of this stuff rhymes, but I'm gonna give it to you. In the day and time, tequila is like wine. You either like it or you don't.
That did.
Right.
It's your boy Afro.
Ooh,
LaDon.
Afro LaDon.
You know what I'm saying? The one. You know what I'm saying? The honored one.
That goes with it.
Yeah. Also cool.
Also cool.
Y'all wild.
And it's your boy Chris, aka Maximilian, and I'd like to welcome y'all to another episode of the Men's Department.
If you haven't already, go ahead and grab yourselves a glass and have a drink with us as we talk this talk.
Yeah. Why you gonna drink red?
Oh, I just poured energy drink in it.
Oh!
Energy drink.
I was gonna say Jesus stepped in the room real quick.
So from liquor to wine.
Might be the only one for real.
Right. He's like, I would say that as a joke. That might be for real.
Before we get started, let you know I'm nigga Jesus.
Is that regular Jesus? Like, what
Yeah,
is that?
I mean, but you know, white people think they're gonna go see a white Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
They're gonna be real mad.
They're gonna be
Oh,
real.
yeah, it's gonna be crazy for them, ain't it?
Yeah.
For the ones that don't know. You know what I'm saying?
At this point, bro, it's got to be blissful ignorance.
It is.
Oh no, I agree.
Like it has to be.
I think there's a level. Okay, now you gotta understand culture, because like when you operate within a culture, there's a level of convincing that you do that this is just how it is.
Fair.
Because there are aspects like that in black culture.
Like
Yeah.
ginger ale.
Yeah, like what is it curing?
No, that's a
I'll
moving
tell
fact.
you
I
what
don't
it does.
care
It don't
what
even
it
have
is.
ginger in it.
It don't.
Most of it don't.
They
Most
just-
ginger ale
Yeah,
don't have
like
actual
store
ginger in it.
brand Canadian dry Schweppes. They don't have ginger in it. It's $11 million lawsuit.
It's
I
ginger
need
flavor.
my money. I need my money. I need to, whatever I need to do to get in that. But my grandma would give me ginger ale thinking it was curing something when nothing but a drink that I didn't want.
It's
She
ginger
eat-
flavor.
She give you ginger ale, a sleeve of saltine crackers,
A
and tell you to
smooth
watch.
sausage And some Campbell's chicken noodle soup
Campbell's
with chicken
noodles,
bits in it.
and tell you to sit down and watch it.
You know the crazy part?
In the heat of the night.
You can't even laugh. You know when you sit in a black home, you can't even laugh.
No, you can't.
If you can laugh, you ain't sick.
If you can laugh, you can go to school. No,
Bruh.
I cannot.
Facts.
How did you draw that line? So I don't supposed to have joy when I'm sick.
Nope.
You supposed to be
I'm
miserable.
supposed to be miserable laying up
Yeah.
here. I was like, I don't get black math sometimes. Like I was just like, black math is high level calculus.
Oh, absolutely.
100%
Arithmetic.
high level calculus. I don't even
Going
like,
crazy.
Going stupid.
Stupid boy. I like black math is something that I was like only high level black people can get. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes my mama draw a line when I was a kid, and I'd be like, I don't understand.
I don't understand why this is a thing.
How did we get here?
How doesn't make sense.
Like that.
Shut up before I beat the black off you and throw it back on you.
Huh?
This equation doesn't make sense.
Ah.
Like,
First of all, how hard do you hit to knock the black out of somebody?
and then how do you throw it
Back
on?
home, bro.
Like, will it just stay
this-
after that? Like,
Is this detachable? Because if it is, I would love to be light skinned one time to see what
You
that's
know,
like.
hilarious.
I was say, a perfect example. You might not get this yet because you ain't played it. Marvel Rivals, Doctor Strange's Ultimate.
the eye of
The Eye of
Agamotto
Agamotto.
hit you in the chest, and your
whole
soul
spirit
separate.
just-
Oh, I get it because he did that before.
In the movie.
He did.
Yeah, the lady did it to him actually.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's what that's gonna look like.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, yo, there's some stuff that we, as a culture and black culture, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't like when people from overseas say we don't have any culture.
That's because they
But y'all literally copy everything that we do. I
But we
just
don't
like,
have
so
culture.
we don't have culture, so y'all just copying us. Because y'all, the whole hip hop vibe y'all got, it comes
From
over
us.
That's only the same because their culture has longer history than 350 years ago.
Yeah, and
that's why it said that.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, nobody ain't copping 350 years ago. You know, dashikis went cool till we made them cool.
I can believe that. I didn't know what a dashiki was until it was on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how cool.
Black, yo.
That's why I keep telling people. I think.
I'm black, yo.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I be thinking the black people from America is the honored ones. You know what I'm saying?
Best of both worlds, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like we've been whitewashed enough to take the whitewash and make it blackwash and then offer it back to people. But white people are so smart, they're like, we're gonna let it wash through them and we're gonna sell it to people.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're in control of that economy.
That's what happens when you're in control of people.
Because the amount of times I've seen them try to reimagine box braids, I was like, hey. Yes,
Yeah.
bro. There have been cases where like
No.
they've tried to like advertise stuff that we've been doing like
Oh yeah.
years.
I remember somebody tried to advertise a do-rag.
Bruh!
I thought that crap was amazing.
Bro, I thought that was the most hilarious thing I ever seen in my
I was
life.
like, y'all, you really did that? I was like,
really?
a do-rag,
You're
bro?
joking,
I'm
right?
finna take,
I feel like I was born and I had one on.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts came out.
I took it
out
off
the
and the
do-rag.
waves was 360.
Bro,
like, what are we doing?
Like, I feel like a do-rag. I was like, yo, God, if you give me with a son, when he born, I'm going to put Murray's on his scalp and put a do-rag on him.
As straight
Bro,
out the way.
I love
And I'm going to
when you
lift
do
him
that
up
to
in
my
the
son.
air. I'm going to lift him in the air like Rafiki on Lion King.
Look, instead of being like Simba.
Exactly.
Nigga.
I'm trying to tell you, bro, like for real. You feel me? This be the most delightful thing in my life. And I just want somebody to be there to capture my wife's eyes and face.
Well, I got a camera.
And I just need that forever immortalized. And I'm going to put it on our mantle. Like, hey, this is what your mama
Bro,
look
I
like.
ain't even gotta be in the room. I just wanna have my ear to the door and just hear that.
And ain't no one had a Lion King theme in the background. This whole symbol playing in the background. It's the circle of life. Hey, blast it. And I be like, and I present to you, nigga.
I love that.
The white people ain't gonna know how to feel. They gonna feel uncomfortable. In the
They
room.
gonna know what to
They
smile,
don't know how to
leave.
laugh.
They can't respond
I
to
think
it.
that's what I'm saying.
If they laugh, it's like what you laughing at.
Guess what? When I home with Sunday, I'm gonna there correctly. I'm like, go ahead. I know you want to. It feel right, don't it? That's your ancestors speaking to you. It's a nigga in your family tree. Ooh, God.
That's so deep.
Hilarious.
That's so deep.
Yeah. Well, that was a good little warm up.
That
That
was.
was fire. Hey, we ending the year off thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, on the good foot.
On good foot. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about today?
Your favorite topic?
So wait, first I wanted to bring it up.
Go ahead.
We gotta talk about it. Cooking with Kaya.
Hey man.
Hey, dog.
This cooking with Kai showed that women don't like women.
That part.
Dog. Like, I've seen a lot of commentary from women, majoritively.
Yeah.
About, it's like, yeah, y'all literally prove that women can't stand women.
Bruh.
And women are women's biggest
Enemy. That's why the WNBA ain't taking off. Cause y'all ain't getting behind it. Y'all want to see niggas play basketball. Or men, let me say.
Well,
y'all want to see men play
they-
basketball.
They say they want women's basketball to be a thing, but then don't support it.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's like literally
I
what's
can't
happening.
have no woman out there doing something I can't do or don't want to do.
So when Cardi B says, I'll take your man, it's straight.
Yeah.
But when Cooking with Kaya says, I'll take your man with my cooking, y'all send her death threats.
Death threats.
Y'all threaten to beat her up and attack her.
All kinds of stuff.
Like, y'all berate her. It's been crazy. Like, she's gone through a handful.
Gone
Like,
through a
she
handful.
was on like what's
Y'all
the
out
dude
there
who dropped the
threatening-
ball on
yeah.
Halle Bailey?
DDG.
Yeah, I think she went online
Yeah.
with him and was talking about like some of the stuff that she was dealing with after she
was
went
trying to
crazy.
get played.
Side note, he was acting mad weird anyway.
Who? DDG?
Yes, bro.
Oh nah, he's a weirdo for real.
Yes,
I don't even know him, but
I mean,
like,
I don't know him either, but I'm just like,
I didn't even know he was an artist.
I saw some clips, and I was like,
his best track is Moonwalking Across the Calabasas.
that is a long title.
You know it better than I do. That's what's up.
They
I'll
got a
check it
cold
out.
beat. I don't know what he's talking about, but I love the beat. Moonwalking Across the Calabasas. I like that. I don't like that, but the beat and the hook, I do not know any of the rhymes.
Fair.
Which actually kind of sounds on brand with the kind of music that's been going on.
That's like,
Yeah.
Take that as you want.
Yeah, take that. Now, because I tell you, like I say, man, I'm a firm believer that women will kill each other if it wasn't men around. They like to think that they'll have this just, how back in the day, this utopia without men. I was like, no, y'all it'll be real war happening.
Oh yeah.
I think, I think men are the catalyst, actually. I think if women were by themselves, there'd be normal problems that you would expect with any group of people. But I think oftentimes, I'm no woman specialist and I'll never claim to be, but it seems like when one woman gains attention of men, she's attacked for it. Either that or she calls other women to accountability and then she's attacked for it. Because, like, literally, ain't nothing wrong with Lil Kaya.
Yeah.
She literally be on there cooking and twerking, and that be it. And I mean, I'm not into, but I only found out about her because of all the hate.
Yeah.
But she gained so much attention, and all the hate is just coming from other women. I saw a clip. I don't know if this was staged or
But
not.
just think about it. If she was cooking and showing that to other women for women on a woman utopia, it'll be the same problem.
Probably.
Yeah, because I'm like, why y'all throwing like hate at her because of what she doing? Get mad at your boyfriend for.
Because it's like,
I'll even say, this was funny. I saw a clip. I don't know if it was staged. It could have been. It could not have been.
yeah.
This dude took a recipe from.
Oh yeah,
Kaya.
yeah.
Oh,
I think you said that to me. It was funny.
I did. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious,
Yeah, I
but
thought
like
it was
I really don't know if it was staged or not.
Yeah.
His girlfriend was eating it, and she
was like, "It's
"Oh,
really
this is good." She said, "This is the best thing you ever cooked me." And she's like, "Where you get the recipe from?" He's like, "Yeah, I got it from Cooking with Kaya." She threw the plate on the floor. I don't know if it was staged or not. It was hilarious.
It was hilarious though.
It was hilarious.
If you had to see her face, it was just it made it funny.
Yeah. And I'm just like, but that low key be some people for real. That's crazy.
Yeah. You saw that?
Yeah, it's all good though. The camera
dribble.
Hey, it happens.
It does.
Real nigga activity.
But it's like I just thought that was so crazy.
That
Like
was crazy.
the dynamic of.
I forgot to do something.
We gonna talk about Shamik though.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to bring it up just because it happened today. If y'all don't know who Shamik Moore is,
Yeah.
he was one of the main actors in the movie Dope.
Yeah.
One of the main actors in the Netflix show Get Down.
Get Down.
Yeah.
He is the voice actor to
Miles
Miles
Morales.
Morales. And bro been selling himself.
Bro, going out bad.
Right going out bad.
And see, it was funny, like, because we were talking about it. We were talking about it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
We remember bruh from like way back when, like before acting was even a thing. I think dude probably was like, he was like mad young.
Yeah, he was a kid.
He was a kid.
Nah, I don't think he's.
I don't think he's from Atlanta.
Oh.
But he showed up to Atlanta a lot for like a lot of dance stuff, because we met him like at dance events in Atlanta, where he would freestyle battle people. I swore he battled that dude Jacob Lattimore before he was acting.
Mm-hmm.
They were in a dance battle, and low key like they gave it to Shamik. I talked to Jacob afterward. I was like, dog, you got some bounce to you. You develop it. You could do something. But
was it that same event where he did that like move where he like ripped his vest?
I can't remember.
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you. I can't remember. It was like over a decade ago.
Yeah,
so.
that was a long time ago.
But yeah, like I was in the studio with dude. Like we weren't friends or nothing like that. So obviously this kid's like a decade younger than me. I'm not friends with somebody that age.
Right.
But I know who he is. We would acknowledge each other because we would see each other around everywhere.
Right.
So it's just like we would say what's up, whatever. And to see him become who he's become, I was like, yo, props to you.
That's
I love that for you.
Yeah.
But you are not doing yourself any favors.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the videos of him like flirting with his co-star?
No.
So you'll have to check it out. The woman who voices Gwen Stacy on Into the Spider-Verse, bro, selling himself. I'm telling you.
So
it's like he openly flirting with her, and it's not hitting, bro. And it's a bunch of different clips, and it's just like she almost looks like she's cringing.
Oh, it ain't almost. She cringing.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be like that nigga lame in real life.
And then what happened with Laura Harrier? Now, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know her body of work.
Yeah,
I first came in contact with Laura Harrier because she was the original Spider-Man interest in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
I also know she played Robin Givens on the Hulu biopic of Mike, or maybe not a biopic, but you know, a story about Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
She was on that, and she's done a number of other stuff. That's not all she's done.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna act like I know her body of work.
Yeah.
He posted a video picture of them on online, and his caption was weird, and it popped off. So everybody's like, what's going on? Is he saying they're dating, or is this a thing? And she made a post on live talking about like, I ain't never even talked to the camera like this before, but I gotta address this. She's like, bruh, I'm engaged. Just obviously to somebody else. She asked bro, like text him, because she even said in the video, she's like, I don't even know him like that. It's like, I know him enough to say that I know him. Like, I got his number, I can text him.
Lying.
But we not cool.
Lying.
She texted him, said, bro, take this down because I don't like the attention that it's getting, because it's insinuating something that's not true, because I'm engaged to be married soon, and I don't like where the narrative is going.
Right.
But he didn't take it down. So therefore she made a public post saying that bro is effing weird. And I'm like, bro.
I almost said something, but I ain't gonna say something. I know a real life nigga like that.
When we say like, don't scare the hoes, Exhibit A. Like, you know what I'm saying? Exhibit A. Exhibit A. I was like, oh.
Not calling her or anyone else a hoe.
Yeah, my bad. But it's
just throwing that out.
Yeah.
Hoes or women? I wanted to say women, but they say hoes.
We try to be nice about it, but theirs is not.
It's
theirs is keeping us honest.
It's like I was trying to catch it from falling and hitting the ground.
Yeah.
And it's like I caught it, and then he comes and just shoves it out my hand. Like,
yeah.
No more tequila for you.
It's empty. If you saw his face, he's like, yeah.
Hold on.
You gotta put it out there like that.
Oh, no.
Let's say that ain't the point.
This is what Darius don't supposed to drink.
Tequila. Got it. Noted.
Tequila and Kraken.
At all. Oh man, Kraken is the truth.
No, but we gotta bring the Kraken back. We gotta swing that back.
I
like that low and slow you had, whatever that was.
That's slow and low? Oh yeah, bro, that's it. That one.
Bro,
that's slow and low is it.
You put me on to that. I seen that bottle and I was just like, I don't trust it. But then after I want
That's one of
you gotta
set that straight.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. It's like one of
Feel
them.
me.
That's what I'm
Set that
saying.
straight.
It's like I was like, dang,
I
I need one of them spherical ice balls from Publix that cost $8.99 to drink that drink. You know what I'm saying? In this cup. And I want a little fake cat that I can just purr while I'm just pet while I'm drinking it. It's like a little fake cat. Okay, I'm allergic to real cats, but a fake
That's
cat.
hilarious. I didn't know that.
Dr. Evil?
Just be up there just like, yeah. And I want to be on my porch looking out at and staring at somebody while I'm rubbing this fake, lifeless cat.
We gonna
Sipping my drink with my $8.99 ice
I want to say
ball.
something so badly.
I know you do. And I feel like I know where it's going.
Yeah, you do.
I feel like I
You know exactly where it's going. You may not know who I'm about to call out, but you know exactly where it's going.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dreams from the fifth.
Heck yeah.
Heard.
But yeah, y'all women need to leave cooking with Kyle.
She ain't hurt nobody.
She ain't hurt nobody. She is a cooking girl that like to cook for a nigga, and they like OnlyFans.
Golly, all right. I mean, you're probably not wrong.
Yeah.
They might have a subscription to 2 or 3, but
or they might be something to subscribe to.
Well,
I mean,
if so, get in on the action because that money could also be yours.
That's
But
that. Hey man, I'm telling you, if I ever hit raw, I'm doing OnlyFans. Like y'all gonna see me with a bear mask on, just going up to there.
a bear mask on.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it mauling and balling.
oh,
Yo, that's hilarious.
sweet Jesus.
I'm telling you, I have alternative plans always in here. I think I live in the multiverse.
I can see that.
I was just pulling from lives that I'm living somewhere
Because there's a version of you that's doing
Yes, absolutely.
I'm like, yo, I think this is like a version of me that I'm able just to tap into these versions. Because it's like, I'll be like, why am I so good at this?
I feel like if we were to step into Darius's brain, it'll be one of two things.
We'll step out of it.
Correct.
That was thing one.
Correct. That's okay. 3 things. It's either one, literally gonna be exactly like Multiverse of Madness, or you stepping into Gojo's domain expansion.
I think it's gonna be
That's what I say.
because you gonna step in there and you gonna close the door and go. I'm telling you, gonna be like, close the door.
You gonna close that.
And then you gonna walk back in there like, you gonna close the door like, it is exactly like I thought it was gonna be. Ain't gonna one.
Hilarious.
Alright, anyway, we're talking about Darius's favorite topic today.
Yeah.
Which is?
I ain't gonna say it. I want you to say it.
No.
I want you to say it.
No.
I got something. Just do it for me, please.
Yeah, he's asking you. He ain't asking
Please.
me.
I know, he's asking me specifically.
Yeah, Chris needs you.
You're-
Your heart is honest.
Yes. Much more in comparison to us.
Yeah, we like just
Yeah.
2 sides of a dark coin.
You really are. It's not better on one side or the other. It's just different.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, God. It was like
And I'm just
super space monstery on
I'm
the other
just
side.
right.
I'm
It
just
was like ghouls and
spotlight
ghosts
that's on the coin.
staggy.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like,
I'm guessing
you want a serrated blade or a clean edge?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, one could just give you a nice cut, and one is like,
Same thing's gonna happen. It's
you
just
gonna
about
die.
it's about the sensation.
It's cutting edge.
Okay. But the title of it is To Slave
Or not.
or Not to Slave.
That is the question.
How society wants slaves as spouses.
Ooh,
That's what we're talking
yeah. Welcome to Darius land, baby.
Trigger warning. Trigger
Where
warning.
slavery
Trigger.
is prevalent. Or at least the conversation of.
My name is D Candy. You know.
No, bro. Nah.
Candy is insane.
Yeah.
That's a double entendre if you get it.
Yeah, it really
It
is.
is. I told you I'm a genius.
Candyland.
I'm
Wow.
gonna tell you, this is gonna be what you're gonna say in your brain after this. I'm safe.
No, you can never
Ain't
say.
gonna be like the dude on Simpsons.
I'm in danger. Exactly. Precisely. All right, Darius, start us off, brother.
All right, you know what I'm saying? This came about because me and my wife, as you know what I'm saying, it's two intelligent people always talking when it's me and my wife, and sometimes she just brings about the thought process of what I'm going through with. And most time people just really want, it ain't that they want a partner, they want a slave. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times they just like, I want somebody to just do for me, but I don't want to have to do for them. I want a tenant farmer. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody to take care of my lands or take care of my scope of life, but I don't want nobody to prune me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just an empty chasm, and all you do is get people to tossed into. It's like you get all things bring to your storehouse, but you're not sharing the responsibility. It's basically like a empty co-op. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times, cause you listen to it, we in the internet age, and this internet age is very strong. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, all we do is listen to people talking about, well, a man need to do this and he did. He need to know how to. He need to pay all the bills and not like my wax sex.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was awesome.
I thought he said wax sets. I was like, what the heck?
He's supposed to love my wax sex and whatever I give him, which is he's supposed to love it. You know what I'm saying? And he's just, I don't supposed to have to get better. Or just like a man, he'll sit on that podcast and be like, well, I can buy this and I can buy that and buy that. What you mean? What a woman offers? Woo, 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 woo.
First
It's
off,
just like,
y'all niggas is lying.
bruh.
Bruh.
Y'all niggas be lying.
Like,
Y'all-
come
bruh.
on.
Bruh, like literally,
I'm gonna be very
I'm gonna
different on this podcast.
Go for
I'm just gonna let y'all know. Them the type of niggas that beat off and nut on their stomach.
oh snap.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Yo, that is insane.
that is wicked.
Yeah, my Spanish name is
That's-
Dario. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Mexican people call me. It's like, oh, Dario. I'm like, oh, that's what y'all call me in Spanish? Cool.
That
It's
is-
like Mario with a
Diabolical
D.
behavior. Mario with a D is insane.
Yeah.
On more levels than I'm willing to admit.
That tequila back. Let me call my wife and see if she brings it more. The end of the day.
Clearly.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Back.
What my biggest issue, one of my biggest issues is with this concept of this slavery relationship.
Bruh.
Everybody, they either want a slave, they want a sponsor, a parent,
Bruh.
they want to release responsibilities in
Yes.
so many different areas, but they don't want to be refuted.
Yeah.
Like, they speak on it as if I'm this completion.
Yeah.
I have arrived.
I am the gift.
It's a very God complex type ordeal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bruh,
It's like
I don't
because
even
of-
get into the
Because
God
that's what I'm saying.
That's a
But
whole
that's
other
how would
episode.
you how else would a human arrive to that point where it's just like I'm a God? You need to just serve my purpose and just produce when I need you to produce.
Who are you?
Who are you? You know what I'm saying?
Like this, I feel like I've made a point like this like a few times. Like, and I tell like a lot of my homies that are not married yet.
mm-hmm.
If you are not in a place to where you feel as though you're ready to give 100% of the time, you're not ready for a relationship.
And I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. There's a level that I believe you'll never truly be ready because you can't practice that.
Bro,
No,
It's very hard.
That is
No,
a fact.
agree. But this is the reason why I said
But you're not wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You ain't wrong.
Yeah.
But that's a fact.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely. But it's like
Hey, nothing you can do to prepare for that.
that has to be something
Especially
that's
those first 3 months when you have sex every night.
that has to be something that's part of just who you are, bro. Like, if you're not actively working on trying to be selfless, sacrificial,
Bro.
not just in relationships, I'm talking about just in general.
Bro,
Facts.
but it's
Yeah.
very hard to do that because I tell people nothing prepares you for being in the house and shut the door and y'all both on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the pandemic destroyed a lot of people's marriages.
Yes,
Damn.
absolutely.
Because
Agreed.
people were stuck in the house with a person they didn't actually know or they didn't actually like.
Didn't want to know. Wanted to use.
You were here for a purpose, and up until this point where I had to actually interact with you, you served it. And now because we're stuck in this house, you have to be more than the designated purpose.
Bro.
But like,
Don't know how to function.
Don't know how to function.
Like, wait,
because
I
you
have
don't
to-
even. Because the thing of it is, you never had to exercise a standard. You never had to exercise boundaries. You never had to exercise. You never had to voice expectations. Because guess what? You just went on your merry way. You went to work every day. So there was gaps in your life where you were absent.
Yep.
And you didn't have to be that, so you just was like, as long as that absence there, she or he would never experience the fullness of who I am.
Right.
I would never have a get demand, and I won't never have to demand. It was a very weird concept. Just like I tell people, it's like it really pulled back the veil and was like, yeah, it's monsters back here. This is what real things at.
People started to realize that like the gaps in their relationship, in the lack of substance in their relationship, the lack of intentional love in their relationships,
Hey man, talk about it.
and like you know what I'm saying?
Talk about it, boy. You said something else.
People talk like you hear the idea of like agape love and all that and that's really it's love with intention.
Yeah,
it's love. I don't want to necessarily say, but it is really kind of like love regardless.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's love, like you make me mad, and me loving you is not based on a feeling, an emotion, or a level of reciprocity.
Man.
I just love you.
Bam.
That's why
people don't get it.
They don't. That's why I always tell folks, like, when it comes to, this is me just speaking on marriage, like just dating relationships, that's a whole different conversation.
Well, we can talk about that too. But
Oh no, we're definitely going to
not hear that.
We're definitely going to talk.
Too far out the game to talk to y'all about that. I'm on the mountaintop, nigga. I'm living my life. I'm about to be 10 years in marriage, nigga.
Bro, we 8 years in right now.
Y'all ain't even on my level. You probably was dreaming of being me, nigga. I got wings, nigga. I can fly.
But what I tell folks all the time is that, like, you have to understand when it comes to marriage in itself, it's, for me personally, and a lot of other folks may believe it, it's supposed to be a reflection of God and the church.
Okay.
So
it is.
So
It
the
is.
way
That is the intention.
The way
That's
that
the intention.
the way that God loves His people. If you look at Scripture from the Old Testament to the New, the Israelites, trash, absolute trash.
They sold God every chance they could.
They sold my man's out for a golden calf. There's my Aaron, your boy, he taking too long.
He take too long.
We need something.
And this is something I'm going to interject this because you on the topic. This is crazy.
Yeah.
So this is how insane grand gestures are,
What?
and how
Man, I want to throw
and
something.
how trash grand gestures are. God literally.
There you go.
That Alana doing something, man.
Yeah. God literally brought you out of decades of slavery.
Yep.
Decades of dryness.
Ooh.
Oh Lord.
Parted the.
And you making it worse. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keep it going. Just keep rolling. Just keep rolling. You hear it, bro. Just keep going.
Oh God, small lesson. When Moses in Exodus 14, when Moses pulled up to the Red Sea, he told the Israelites, God will fight for you. You need only to be still. And God said, nigga, why you got my name in your mouth? He literally said that, Exodus 14. You can quote me on that. And he told him, he said, Moses, you need to be doing something.
Yeah.
So I say that to say, not all battles are meant for you to stay still and rely solely on God.
Hey.
So that was Bible talk. Now this is podcast.
Yeah, y'all
talk.
thought we didn't know the Bible for real. Y'all thought we just didn't know that. They got two scholars over here. I'm
Not two scholars.
Hey, I want to say he might not be too far off because I just got my concordance in the mail today.
Oh no, that's Exodus 14.
Yeah,
it might be like verse 12 where he said, "Be still." Like, oh, God will fight for you. You need only to be still. And God immediately was like, "Hey, bro, I don't know why you shouldn't be bringing me up like that, cuz like that's not what this is.
That was a little too much. Now.
This is literally right before he parted the Red Sea.
I'm trying to tell you.
He then parted the Red Sea.
Mm-hmm.
This is a phenomenon that literally cannot be explained.
Yeah.
To the point where he parted it long enough for the Israelites to get across and for the Pharaoh and his people to be in the sea still to get collapsed upon.
Yep.
That's a mean, grand gesture.
Yeah.
For 4 weeks later, I don't know if it's actually 4 weeks later,
but it went long.
A few weeks later,
yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, we gonna chisel out a golden calf, and that's what we gonna worship.
When they were hungry, he rained manna from the sky
and gave them quail.
They asked for meat. It was like, bro. And that's what I be trying to. And that's one thing that I explain, and why I tell people it's just like, that spending $1 million, $50,000 on a wedding and stuff like that, you're insane.
Yeah. Dumb. That's just dumb.
That's your grand gesture that's gonna be forgotten.
You just like weddings. You know what I'm saying? I can't even remember the day I got married outside of how fine my wife looked in that dress. Yep. That's it.
That's rest why of it, you should invest in a really great photographer.
Yeah, for real. Let me tell you.
Plug. So
I was going to say, shameless plug.
Yeah, ahmphotography.com. Holla at your boy.
Holla at your boy.
If you don't check him out within 24 hours,
I will come find you.
Your eyebrows gonna fall off.
I have a particular set of skills.
Instead of clipping.
I know what God didn't listen to me when I say stuff, so I know that it will happen to you.
Oh, no. See, Darius got them prayers that you find in songs.
I'm trying to tell you, like, my prayers.
Smite my enemies. God. Do not let them breathe another breath.
If I say smite me, you are smoten.
Right? Let they baby hairs become loose.
Make that man an international brand out here. You know what I'm saying? Make that nigga able to be at Mulan and all that stuff like Milan and all that stuff like that at Fashion Week.
All that.
You know what I'm saying?
Taking
pictures of bony white women in pretty dresses. Yeah, I said it. They ain't attractive.
Oh, I never said that you should have said that, but you know.
But back to the point.
But yeah, but with all of that, we see how the Israelites treated God, but he still continued to love them.
Mm-hmm.
And
despite
but at the same time, we have to check, like, even what this kind of connects Armani's point is just like love. Siobhan and me could be beefing, but if I go get something to eat, I'm getting something.
I'm getting something to eat for her too.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I ain't finna just go get that. I still, even though we may be at odds, I care. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm saying, it's just like it's never. My wife ain't never, even at her hardest point with me, she was never like, I ain't giving that nigga no bun. You know what I'm saying? She still gave me them honey buns. And I was grateful for the honey buns.
Extra honey.
Yeah, actually, it was.
Hey.
He said,
you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you, Chris.
I already saw where your mind was going. No.
Say
that for yourself.
That's my sister, nigga.
I ain't trying to get all that.
I got to hug her later.
I got
Bad.
later.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? We get too much in the point of where we want people to just continue to serve us without being servants.
Yeah, we're selfish.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
Because the thing of it is like in my marriage and their marriage, y'all marriage, I'm pretty sure all of us together, we serve each other.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because Siobhan don't serve me plenty of times when I was down and out. I ain't all the way there, ain't all the way figured out. Because even just like I say, take the church thing, like us actually finding a church home. I didn't feel like going to church for a long time. It was 12 months. I was just not going.
And I'm glad y'all.
You know what I'm saying? I was just like, man, I mean, I like God, but I don't like niggas.
You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying? It's just like the people expect, because you understand, that's was one thing I was struggling with. I was just like, nah. But then the thing of it is, the beauty of who God is and what he showed me through my wife was just like, even though I was in a place where I was supposed to be leading, she was still serving me even though I wasn't doing good at leading. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
That's called intentional love.
That's exactly the point I'm making. It's just intentional love. This stuff y'all be talking about, what y'all think marriage and relationships supposed to be right, y'all don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's to have somebody love you when you ain't your best, my nigga.
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
That's a beautiful thing, my nigga.
That's why, like, and I know I've said it before and we've talked about it.
Yeah.
Oftentimes you hear these people talking, first off, it's nothing but men out here who know exactly how a woman's supposed to be. And there's nothing but women out here who know exactly what a man's supposed to be. You already got the game messed up right there.
Off rip.
Like,
let's get back to women teaching women and men teaching men.
That's literally what it's supposed to be.
That's what it's supposed to be.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you were listing off. Now, there's nothing wrong with it, and I stand by that. There's nothing wrong with you having preferences.
That's exactly what I was just thinking.
But that's all it is.
That's all it is. Individual preference.
If your preference is to be a trophy wife or to be a trophy husband, that is actually really cool, and I'll never judge you for that.
Yeah.
My only thing is you need to find a partner.
And I will not judge
out loud. But but the thing is, you need to find a partner who's okay with that, whose opposite side of preferences and expectations matches yours.
Yes.
If you find that, who am I to tell you what being
more power to you
in your relationship should look like? But it gets really weird, in my opinion, when you see all these people talking about how men should be and how women should be, and they all single.
To this day, that list that these women got of what men can and cannot do,
800.
That joint is substantial and it's stupid.
It's a crazy list.
That joint dumb.
It's like I said, all I can really do is die.
Really?
Breathe.
Stay black and die.
Nah,
I can't even yawn for real.
Yeah, you yawn too hard.
You might be gay.
Yeah, be like, that was sassy right there.
I can't drink too strong.
Bro, you can't care about your teeth.
No, you can't.
I can't moisturize either.
Exactly.
You care too much about how you look.
You sassy. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I moisturize?
Exactly.
Yeah, oh nah.
Women
Don't
moisturize. That women do.
You gotta be action. You gotta work with your hands. You gotta have calluses.
Yeah,
so I can't shower either?
Nah, that's something.
I can't shake out my hair because I got long
nah,
because
now
they
you
wet.
look like maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah.
Nothing is manly anymore.
Nothing is manly.
And nothing is acceptable for men to do. So it's like you just kind of gotta. There's this fine line of things that you're not supposed to do, which is also things that you are supposed to do. And there's a gray area where you operate in. You don't know what it is, but it's there.
It's there.
That's where you gotta operate.
Bro, it's just like it's a known unknown.
Yeah. You know it's there, but you don't know what it is.
Bro.
And you need to operate in that area.
Operate in that situation, because a lot of times, a lot of people, I just be trying to tell them, it's just like, yo, man, you gotta understand it. Like, yo, what y'all listening to on the internet is just a lot of hurt people.
Hurting people.
And they cast their hurt upon you.
Yeah.
Those are people where you really got to be careful because they let their hurt and their trauma define them in a way where whether they realize it or not, they make their hurt and trauma other people's problems.
Bruh.
And it's just like, why I gotta be this? And the reason I gotta be this is because maybe your father wasn't.
Bro.
And it's not to say that you shouldn't necessarily want somebody to be these things, but there's a counterbalance to it of like, who are you supposed to be?
Correct.
That's why like I love it when I hear people on social media share and talk about how true love and finding the person who you're supposed to be with is really finding yourself and being happy with yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you're the only person you have to spend the rest of your life with.
Yes.
You don't have to spend the rest of your life with a spouse. In likelihood is you may not.
It's a lot of women that ain't gonna have no niggas. You gonna be a perpetual side chick these days.
I mean, it's gonna be a lot of dudes in that same boat too.
Yeah, because there's in the world right now, 8.8 billion people. It is 11 to 1 niggas. It's 11 to 1 women to 11 to 1. So y'all, it's a high likelihood y'all just gonna be a lot of y'all. One of y'all gonna be married.
Somebody gonna be.
It's gonna be some happily married people, and there's gonna be some people that was just married because it was something to do. And in that group, you got the opportunity to become a side chick that might feel the little love of what you think a wife's supposed to feel like, but you actually just getting the residue what the nigga has to offer, which he really should just be returning to the woman he really chose to be with.
Side chick syndrome is real.
Side chick syndrome is a very thing. Side chick and side nigga.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe side piece syndrome.
Side piece syndrome. Let's go ahead. Let's just say about side
syndrome.
piece. Yeah, let's just do it like this.
Yeah.
Side piece syndrome. Because a lot of times y'all don't understand that y'all are the help.
You know what I'm saying? You're filling the gaps.
You fill in the gaps.
And that's why like it's so I find it very weird when you are the side piece and you want the person to leave their significant other to be with you for a few reasons. Because first off, they cheated.
Yeah.
That right there
Let's
was a
get
red
that out
flag
the
you
way.
ignored.
You ignored it. You just like,
You were like, yeah, nah,
he
this
won't
red
that do
flag-
that to me. He came to me.
Yeah,
No,
this
it
red
don't
flag
be
is
another
like,
you on the other side of you.
you know what I'm saying?
Because you ain't, because the thing of it is, I tell people all the time, you don't shoulder the full burden of the relationship of being with that nigga. You just get the happy time. That the time that
Thank
he
you.
should be nurturing and sharing with his wife, all he doing is doing that for a brand new something.
The only like a big reason to why he's doing this or she's doing this.
I know
with
niggas
you,
hate that we giving them the game, but nigga is tired of you niggas.
Facts. The reason why this is happening is because in the relationship they lack communication to resolve their actual issues.
Ooh.
Because if they communicated and resolved their issues,
I wish I had
there
some
would
power to
literally
put
be no
in his
need for you.
hand where he could slap one of you niggas. For he never had to slap a damn nut like he did.
Bruh.
Yes, you got your
Nobody can't say damn nothing like you, pal.
You know what I'm talking about? That's a how high reference if
Yeah.
you ain't catch that.
If you ain't catch that,
Yeah, if
you want
didn't,
culture
then
Yeah,
then
you
probably
uncultured,
too young
you-
for this
You
podcast.
uncouth, if you an uncouth jigaboo.
Yeah, how high Method Man Red Man watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's
do yourself a favor.
That's a
Yeah.
that's a Negro class.
Earn your black
Yes.
card.
Yeah, yeah, it will be taken. If they communicate, there's literally no need for you.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they're not communicating and resolving their issues that you were even present.
Mm.
So it's like when you comprehend that, you've literally seen in the future of what your relationship is going to be if they actually leave their significant other for you. Insane.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
I'm playing the pause right now. I can't help it. I had to applaud you.
I appreciate that. You know what I'm talking about. Give it up.
Because That is so profound. People don't understand the work that you put in outside should be the thing that you do inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like y'all just be treating these people as if they arrived to being at this point without you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the point where y'all, but like in men and women, we do this terrible injustice to each other inside of relationships where we don't understand that the people that we help create. You know what I'm saying? And we never, like you said, communication.
Yeah.
Y'all need to start learning communication and comprehension. I think that should be a class that's taught throughout middle school and high school.
Right.
It's just like communication and comprehension.
Right.
And it's going to need counseling inside of that because we got to start learning how to listen outside of our feelings and traumas. Because a lot of times we respond outside of our traumas. Like when we hear something and we had a knee-jerk reaction, that's trauma.
Yeah.
You're trauma responding. You know what I'm saying? I coin that phrase.
Yeah.
Trauma responding.
You should.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
like that.
You trauma responding because the thing that is, it's just like you remember something that happened just like this before or something similar. It ain't even exactly the same. But you reference that feeling from the first time and now you punching back as hard as you can because you're in defense mode to get that situation up out of you so you don't feel like the person you were back then. So now you have to understand that you have to have a level of growth or a level of communication to even understand where you are coming from, just simply for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't understand yourself, you can't explain yourself to nobody else.
Yes,
A lot of people
agreed.
don't understand that.
No, and I feel like that's why people need to learn, one, to embrace their singleness,
Yeah.
but also utilize it properly.
Bruh, you just
You know
How
something I
long-
heard?
Like,
It was-
pause for that nigga.
no, I was saying because the
No
only
praise.
the only reason why I say it because like my wife and I, like, we've had conversations like early on in our marriage and even like still to this day, is like if we never got to a point to where we understood ourselves, we wouldn't have a successful marriage. Because
Yeah.
and this is the reason why I say it, because like early on, I had things that I had like unresolved in regards to just like my own self-esteem. Because I'm very much so like a words of affirmation type of guy, which is a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
So
It can work with you.
it can work with you
at the same
and work
time.
against you. All of that. So what I realized is that early on is that I would do things for my wife to get a certain reaction or certain praise out of her. And when that didn't happen, it caused an issue. So in that moment of singleness, you have to learn to be okay with who you are, know who you are.
Yeah.
Because if you're getting into these relationships looking for someone else to fill in those pieces or missing gaps, you're going to be disappointed every single time.
Yeah. To throw in with what you're saying, oftentimes, because people are, like, we're built to be relational.
Yes. It's part of who we are.
Yeah, just as humans.
Mhm.
You know, it's not as you know. Of course, boiled down to the individual, there's variance.
Yeah.
You know, that's based on statistics, but practically speaking, we're relational people, and being single doesn't mean that you are without or you are not whole.
Yeah.
And that's something that I think people overlook. People almost think of life as I start living when I meet the person of my dreams. When I meet the person I'm meant to be with. When in actuality, it's like you're not single because you are meant to be a couple and you're missing your other half. You are whole as single.
Yeah.
That's where the work begins.
Mm-hmm.
And low key, for the most part, that's where the work should end before you incorporate somebody else in your life.
And that's why low key, I might say something that may be a little controversial. I don't believe in the concept of soulmates.
Nah, there's too many niggas on this planet for soulmates.
So
I ain't gonna say I don't believe in soulmates. I don't think it's one.
So this is interesting. I was talking to my wife about this. You know, she's an Aquarius, so she's like weird for no reason.
We live in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know I love you. But we're into a lot of different things, you know, spiritual lives, different aspect, reading people's practical and spiritual nature. She's also like somewhat of a psychic, and she's proven that in different scenarios. And one of the things we got into for a little bit was like the idea of like future readings and things like that. You know, what is or is not godly, or, you know, how that whole thing falls.
Yeah.
Even the breakdown of prophets are nothing but psychics who prophecy for God as opposed to prophesying for profit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, the power is the same. It's the usage that makes you godly or ungodly.
Mm-hmm.
So keep that lesson in mind. Just took you to church if you didn't catch that.
Taught you something. All them things rhyme, actually.
In facts. So one of the things we talked about was the idea of like soulmates. I was saying, I was like, I don't believe in soulmates because your focus should be God, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she challenged me, and she was just like, what makes you think that God is not so capable, not so intricate to think beyond your understanding to actually create versions of soulmates and still he be the focus? Mm-hmm. And I was just like, you know what? That is a good counter argument. God could be capable of that. But to your point, where I stood on, I believed in compatibility. And I do think the concept of soulmates are part of that. Mm. So the way we had talked about it, and it came to this kind of conclusion of like, you low-key kind of have multiple soulmates.
Yeah.
They're kind of scattered.
Yeah.
You can find one whom you can be soulmates with.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody is going to be your soulmate. Because there's the concept of there's people, there's soulmates, and they're like twin flames.
Yeah.
And twin flames are always interesting because there's a natural association for romanticism. But you can be twin flames and not be in a relationship.
Yeah.
The same way you can be soulmates and not be in a relationship.
Because I look at it, I look at it a little bit more obscure. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fair too.
You know what I'm saying? Because I like that line. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, even for me, it's just like, I have experienced a couple people that, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, oh, they were good for me. But they were good for that run.
Yeah. Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like the concept of star-crossed lovers.
That. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like, but it's some people that I know are good for me just for moments. They're like, my wife, she good for me totally.
Right.
Like, cause she has her soul, her being has me in mind.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Just like my soul and my being has her in mind. Like, I can have a full-on panic attack thinking about if I lost my wife. That's how close. I never thought I would love somebody that much. Like, when she get on a plane, I have to pray myself out of the mode.
No, that's real.
No, that's
you know what I'm saying?
Fact,
I'm literally married to a flight attendant. Trust me when I say I understand.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and even when I know I can't cover, because when the sense that she don't have me around to cover her drive me insane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I almost, like, I was like, oh, this is what real love is. Because I feel like a lot of times with soulmate, we do soulmate like a handshake, but then like I tell people, we all have souls and we all are capable of mating. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So therefore I say you can have many, but you have few that you can actually bond with.
Yep.
And just like I actually found the one that was willing to go through the weeds and meet me in the middle to bond to make the double-edged sword that we are.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Siobhan is ice. she cools my nature. She keep me from killing a nigga. I need that.
Bro, I tell you.
Cause there's a couple people that she don't save. She don't save them from me. You know what I'm saying? And I know for me, just like we now the people that I think, I was like, nah, that person's just a little too high energy for me. I'm gonna kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's just like my wife was willing to do the work, you know what I'm saying, to bond. Because a lot of people don't understand what it means to bond with a person. It's a certain amount of forging and work that you have to go through. It's gonna be a woman is abrasive to a man. A woman, people think a woman's just supposed to lay on like good pliable covers. You know what I'm saying? It's don't. She meant to rub you, to refine you, polish you off, make you to the strong shining blade that can split the heavens. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't willing to go through that work. That's the reason why we say tangible things when it comes to relationship instead of intangible things. My wife is more of an intangible thing, the inner works and the things that she don't gave me in order to become the Darius J. Cummins that I am. Than anything. That is the most priceless thing that she ever done. That's why it ain't nothing I won't do. It ain't no world I won't destroy. No human I won't kill for my wife.
Without a doubt.
In the words of Slade Wilson, metal must burn before it becomes a blade.
Yes.
It's not just, you don't just become that.
Yeah.
There's a process. And oftentimes with this conversation that happens online, people are seeking so much of a checklist that they don't understand how to quantify those intangible things because it's because you can't gauge for it because everybody doesn't have it for everybody. That's why I always say everybody is special, but you're not special to everybody.
That's it.
Like, I'm a photographer. For instance, I may be valuable to my friends who aren't photographers or don't have anybody else who's a photographer other than me. So when they need a picture, they may need a headshot, family photo, whatever the case it may be, they can ask me and I can serve them. But to another photographer, I'm meaningless. Because they fill the gap that I would normally fill. Or to someone whose best friend is also a photographer. I do nothing for you in my photographer state. Because that need is already met. I'm not special to you in that regard, but to these people, I'm special. So it's like when you have that understanding and you see the those intangible aspects and the dynamic that it makes when it comes to dealing with different people, now you understand how you can't quantify a person based on one or two experiences solely. It's not just one conversation you can have all the time. You know, sometimes you could operate off vibes and you could talk to somebody a few times and be like, yeah, you know what, we can really vibe on you know what I'm saying? For real.
And I think that was part of the reason why I initially said I didn't believe in soulmates because of what people make it out to be. It's just like, oh, we're just destined for each other without spending an ounce of time together. It's like, that ain't it. So like based on this conversation, like it's kind of transformed that a bit. So it's like, yes, there may be soulmates, but you still have to choose to accept this person initially and then continue to choose that person after that.
That's it.
The
concept of soulmates doesn't mean that everything's gonna be perfect.
Correct.
Soulmates does not equate to perfection.
Because so many people just be like, oh, let me go ahead and walk to Disney in this thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, y'all excusing the part of life that life has to life. It's gonna be some wins, it's gonna be some losses, it's gonna be some grief, it's gonna be some growing, it's gonna be some pruning, it's gonna be some casting some things into the fire to burn and never come back again. It's a constant state of evolution.
Word.
That's what relationships are, and even in friendships. It just purely being relational, you have to be ready to evolve. And just like I don't evolve to the point where I allow people to be who they are. You know what I'm saying? Just like
Loki gotta do that.
if you ain't for me, you just ain't for me. My wife for me. My mama for me. My friends for me. The ones I call friends. The ones I call brothers. They for me. But everybody else, I'm not looking. I don't have to have the world to validate me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for worldwide validation. I'm just looking for the ones that rock with me. I don't have to. It 8 billion people on this planet, maybe 9, maybe 11. I don't need but a few.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? You know how many people that is? You know how hard it is to reach 1 billion? It's
Not easy. That's
it's not
sure.
easy. And you know how many people that is? Just to say it's 1 billion people somewhere. That's a lot of folks.
That's a whole lot of people.
That's a lot of folks, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asking for all of them. I'm just asking for the ones that rock with me. I'm asking for the ones that rock with the men's department. I'm asking for the ones that rock with whatever endeavors I do in this life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I be trying to tell people, it's like, you gotta just stop with these checklist stuff. And y'all looking for indentured servants.
Cause everything ain't about you, bro.
Everything
That
ain't
part.
about you. Y'all don't even be talking about we. You just talking about you.
Thank you.
You gotta get in a we state of mind.
Like, just to talk about it again, just to bring it up, it's like people underestimate the amount of humility it takes to be in a functional relationship.
Bro.
Hey, bro.
Man.
That's
That's like, hey,
And
don't
low-key, and
don't
I'll
worry
say
about
this,
it.
humility. That's a
especially-
word. That's a word for weakness.
Especially as the man.
People don't.
Not to call out women like they don't need humility, they need it too. But it's like, honestly, because of how it functions as men, there's a level of humility you need to unlock even further.
Yeah.
It's just
Correct.
the reality of it.
Because again, as the spirit, well, as they have deemed the spiritual one of the podcast,
Yeah.
I don't.
It's crazy how we ended up there.
Yeah, I don't know how we ended up there. But anyway,
Obi-Wan Spirit Kenobi.
hey, but it's like the scripture talks about how Jesus was in himself God, but he did not use that as a reason to hold that over anybody's head.
Mm-mm.
But in his humility, humbled himself to one, become man,
Like us.
and then to humble himself to die on the cross.
Yeah.
He had every reason, every right to throw this in y'all face. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, do y'all know what?
He like,
He
hey, big
could-
dog, send
He,
the
I was
legion.
about, he could have snapped his fingers
Send the legion.
and it would have been over and done with.
You know
Exactly.
what I'm talking about?
But he chose the lesser route.
He
Like,
even chose to have heaven turn against him.
Insane.
Elo.
Lama Sabachthani. My God, why have you forsaken me?
Bro, that was the
It's-
extent of his pain.
And you think it's like when you bring that concept of how powerful like his beck and call could be.
Mm.
God sent 2 angels to
To Sodom and Gomorrah.
Somebody.
And they decimated that
wiped
place.
it out.
They
Talking about, like,
it out.
Legions?
If he had to call the Legion, it would have been universes in trouble.
You know what I'm saying? That's a multiversal threat.
That's a multiversal threat for all you power scalers out
You know what I'm
there.
saying?
They would wipe the existence of even a thought of humanity out.
Bruh.
Go on.
And that's what I'm saying.
And
We
he
don't
said 12 leagues, that's 72,000 of them things.
things, bro. 2 wiped outside of Memorial. 72,000. It is a correct.
Everything is done.
Bro, it's over.
It's
we
a wrap.
back. We back to let there be light again.
Yeah.
We back to Genesis.
Back to Genesis. We gonna rewind it back to one.
We
And
getting
it's
targeted.
but the thing of it
Getting
is,
tricked by a snake.
boy, man, see, that's why y'all got periods now. But anyway,
Adam,
He's
that was
not
your fault,
wrong.
you know what I'm saying?
too. I'm about to say that was slick Adam fault too.
That's
It
why-
was.
That's
He-
why I
he was
hurt.
just
That's
as
why I
much as
hurt.
in fault.
When I came out that hole,
That's why
like,
we have to work for a living.
Facts.
That's why we have to work for a living.
That's why we had, bro. He
They get periods, we work.
That's what I'm gonna have to ask. I was like,
Yeah,
God,
bro.
I know I'm up here with you. I
We
just
got
need
the toilet
5
soap.
minutes.
You know all we had to do as
Just give
a
me
job.
5
was-
minutes, just
Bruh.
shake hands.
Think about it. You know, all we had to do, if Adam had stuck to the plan, all we had to do was walk around and name stuff.
Walk
Hey,
around, look,
We just be here tending to the garden.
literally walk around,
Eating
be
fruit,
naked,
Eating
and
fruit.
name stuff.
Exactly. Just like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Naked in
Call
our own
you a
ignorance
cow.
and enjoying
I
We
would-
could have been Pokemon
I would
trainers.
name that. Just think about it. Hey,
Right.
bro, basically,
Right.
you took our life away from that. That's
It's my
why Adam,
dream.
Adam, we got beef when I get there.
I'm telling you, bro, it's on site.
It's on site because I was just like, you walk around there, just think about it. Adam had got that first piece of Eve and he stepped back. I'm gonna call that vagina.
Mm-hmm. And then it translated to pussy. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Or Lilith, whichever one it was.
Yeah, whatever one.
first.
And he just stood up. He just like,
That's another
that's
conversation.
vagina.
What you think about that? Oh, you good on that?
We're gonna say that for another time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Maybe 2025.
The original Eve.
2025.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
She was made out of a toenail.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I don't know what she.
I was about to say, bro, what?
I don't know that for man. I don't know where Lilith came from. She might have been made in the same breath as Adam,
Exactly.
for all we know. But Eve was supposedly made from the rib because I don't know. He wanted her to be more obedient, didn't want her to have sex on top. Which to me, I'm like, Adam, bro, are you kidding me? That's amazing. Tell her to reverse cowgirl. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we went there.
You did.
You know what I'm saying? That could have been Lilith, but here you are.
Our foremother.
I gotta be on top.
Oh boy. Yeah, I can go there, but I'm refraining. It's just like so many pieces. Of,
That's too
like,
much.
lining up in my brain.
I know that bottle said Lalau.
Yeah,
It's missing a couple letters.
yeah.
It's missing a Y, missing a Y and a W. Lay low.
He on top.
That's a few extra letters.
Yeah,
There you go.
pogo stick.
There you go.
All right, anyway.
Yeah, but you know,
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Let's get back. Let's get back to the big brain side of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
That was a smooth brain portion.
yeah, that was the very unwrinkly part.
Which part?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? that medulla did
Sorry.
umgala.
Yeah,
that. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of like, it's just like why I be lining up with that. It's just like, y'all, we this internet age is too self-seeking enough
Yes.
to be in a relationship. You just like, you can't be in a relationship just seeking self. You know what I'm saying? Because that just lets you know that you're just seeking validation for your actions.
You know what's crazy? I am convinced that the majority of people who talk about these experiences from either side,
Yeah.
whether it's women talking about how men are supposed to be and how they're supposed to treat you, or men talking about how women are supposed to be,
Comes from failed experiences.
they've never even experienced that.
Oops.
You've never experienced a
Cause
woman
they're like,
who
my
resists
granddaddy,
you.
I was just like, y'all keep talking about these old times like they were sweet.
Yep.
You better talk to your grandma
Talk to her.
and talk to that nigga that you was playing with in the yard that you thought that was your best friend. That's your brother.
That's your cousin.
That's
Or your
that's
brother.
your
I'm sorry.
That's your half brother
That's
right
your
there.
half brother.
You know what I'm saying? They
Trying to figure
they
out.
better let y'all know when y'all do the dirty deed.
I'm talking about.
Man, that's gonna be incest.
It's insane, bro.
But that's what I be trying to tell people is just like, no, we just get to the point where we start operating on a more cerebral level when we start talking about dating and relationships and friendship. Because a lot of times people are not putting enough mind on these topics. It's just like y'all just, like you said, it's just like y'all are putting failed experiences inside of something and trying to create something that is whole. No, you need to start over. Go to ground zero, build yourself back up, because there's some things you miss. Because it's like, people don't understand those failed experiences date you. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? That you're talking from an age, whether it's 18, 19, 20, whatever happens. You're just speaking from a stopping point in your life,
Mhm.
and that's all you know. And you just like, if I correct this, or I just do that part of my life harder, I will make my life better and I'll be able to be more relational. Or if I just go after people to make them do what I need them to do, I will
Yeah.
feel better about myself because I'm in control.
Right. Oftentimes, a lot of that is really that amalgamation of failed experiences oftentimes is going to create this idea of a person that likely doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or it's possibly just out of reach for you. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to run into this exact person.
Yeah.
And this desire for perfection, I think, has been put in the heart of humans.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's because there's an understanding of God.
Yeah. But
That's the only perfection that we will ever truly see.
Yeah.
And even that perfection is not what you think it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Because it is, y'all visualize paradise as something as if it's not to be worked for. You know what I'm saying? Because people think it's just like, I deserve paradise.
No.
That's why you see people that say, I deserve marriage. I am a wife. Who? I am a husband. Who?
Says who?
Who?
You know?
Man, you ain't got nobody. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to tell people. It's like, no, nigga, you like Mark Martin said, you special.
Not to everybody.
Not to everybody.
Not to everybody.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, understand that you are special because the thing that is, but you have to work on that so you can keep going down that opportunity. Like you said, be the best version of you in your singlehood so you can find the version of you that matches you, that complements you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because the thing that is like I said, man, my wife allowed me to be a dual wielder. You know what I'm saying? In my singleness, I knew how to manage my sword. I mastered my sword.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when I'm with, you know what I'm saying, my wife, I had to learn how to be a dual wielder because not my life was not my responsibility no more. Her life was my responsibility.
Right.
Yep.
She took upon my name. You know what I'm saying? She took upon my name. That means she's in my domain. You know what I'm saying? And I have to learn. And I ain't talking about master like slave and master, but I'm just saying because the thing that is, she had to learn how to wield me as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the thing that is, it's just like, you stupid. Both of y'all been stupid for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Low key.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? At the same time, it's just like we have to learn, we have to become good at the weapons we are.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like how we gonna be, because the thing that is like how we gonna claim dominion over the part of life that we supposed to claim on.
Right.
But like I tell people, I want what's mine, what's supposed to be mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My wife is mine, I am hers. And then we her knowing how to utilize me and me knowing how to utilize her is gonna only help us claim what's ours and supposed to be in our domain.
That is important, bro. What you were saying, I am my wife's and she is mine.
Mm-hmm.
People need to understand that, bro.
And I'm sorry. Go
And if you want a threesome, add the Holy
No.
Spirit.
No.
The Holy Spirit, bro.
I'm gonna need you to reword that.
No, it's
Yes.
right because
No.
it's me, my wife, and what bonds us is the Holy Spirit through God's love and favor. That is the only threesome that is sanctioned by God. We are a 3-strand cord woven together.
Yeah.
See, he thought I wasn't making sense, but look at
No,
me.
you made sense.
No, I ain't gonna reword it. But I
The sense you were making wasn't in question.
It was
It was the phrasing, man.
the delivery.
I don't care about the phrasing. I just need to make the point.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Made.
Keep on keeping on.
Exactly.
Made.
Gospel pimping.
Swing on, my wife.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Swing on.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Pause for effect.
Sorry, I was trying to get it together.
Couldn't do it.
I mean,
Not a chance.
That's what I'm saying. We about love and happiness here. Just like Al Green said, love and happiness. Yeah. Something that'll make you do wrong, make you do right.
I was waiting on that note, boy.
Bo.
Love.
That part.
Yeah, man.
Hey, bro.
What?
That was fun.
It is what it is. I dabble and dabble in one side of the vocal arts.
I need.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why they keep asking you at church.
Yeah, that's why they do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We almost all got drafted one day.
Hey, low key, bro.
They was singing some good songs.
They
was.
was.
Hey,
Bro, we was killing it.
We was cool. And we was in high unison back there. People would turn around clapping to us at church that day. I was like, they were like, y'all need to be up there. Like, y'all need to be right here. Up there.
No, bro.
Yeah, it was like,
That
I
ain't-
don't
that
even got
ain't
to listen to them up there. I'm listening to y'all.
That ain't my ministry, my boy.
This is my ministry. I'm gonna just get up there one day. I'm gonna just take the mic out of Byron's hand and like, excuse me, sir. I got it from here.
Alright.
Cue the music, Fallon, hit me.
Right.
Get on up.
Not get on up. What?
Get out your chairs. Get on up for the Lord. Get on up. They got to sing. Get on up with the gangster lean. Get on up. Get on up.
Gotta do it with the gangster league.
Gots to do it with the gangster league.
If you white people don't know what that means, get on up. Do what you want. Get on up.
What we gonna do with it, bro? Not a darn thing.
You gonna leave him exactly
Just
how
let
he is.
him loose.
Somebody out there who's got to experience that.
Turn loose.
It's gonna make it happen.
You need me in your household because right now you almost smothered your wife to sleep. But since you heard what the men's department says, you're like, oh, I got to continue to fight and become a better man because right now I'm lacking because I'm weak and I'm not strong enough to yield the power of the woman.
That.
Ooh.
Legit.
Clap,
Get up.
Snap, snap.
Get on your knees and pray to God.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Well, you don't want that nigga to pray?
No, yes. Yes. That's
Oh, you thought he was gonna get some? You thought he was gonna get some cunnilingus?
Hey.
Yeah.
Wasn't true.
Yeah.
Cunnilingus is biblical. And fellatio and cunnilingus, for you people that don't know what that means, you need to figure it out before you get married. You know what I'm saying?
It's a problem if you don't know what that means.
It's a lot of people that don't, bro. For real, there's some people that just ain't never had the pleasure of giving or receiving.
No, that's true.
You know,
That's
what I'm
true,
saying?
especially on the other side
What's
of our
the
gender.
other? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
It's a lot of brethren out here who don't really know what they're doing.
It's a lot of sisters
So-
out here don't know what they doing.
Hold on. We gonna
What about
hold on.
this?
We gonna holler
No, go.
we gonna holler at the brothers real quick.
Okay, let's go.
This is what we're gonna do.
Put me on money mentally jousting.
Correct. For y'all brothers that's lacking in that skill set.
It's a whole
Put your face in
vagina.
Hold on, wait. Yes.
It's
Before you
strictly
even
for
get
the
there.
men
Before you even get there,
or the studs.
go. It can be any gas station. Go to Quick Trip, wherever. Buy a cup. Hold on. Follow me.
I'm here. I'm listening.
Follow me.
Trade secrets.
Get a cherry.
Okay.
Throw it at the bottom of the cup.
Okay.
Fill it up with ice.
Okay.
Try to get that cherry without your hand.
Nah.
That nigga finna put his face in it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I get it. But I'm gonna give you a little bit more sensuality. Get my deep, very white voice on. Sometimes you just gotta know, understand. This is for the men. It's the anniversary. I'm gonna call it for Tales from the Hip.
Not Tales from the Hip.
Hey, yo, that was
I
dope, though.
cannot.
That was dope, though.
That was fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Do not work copywriting that.
Before you make sure you know it's a pathway to the vagina. You know what I'm saying? You kiss on the, you do some long deep kissing like in the mouth. Kiss on the neck. It's some titties up there. Suck on them. Suck on them titties. Be sensual. Don't just go that straight to muff diving.
Oh, no, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of fact.
And when you get down there, don't focus solely on the beam.
No, you can't. You mess it up.
It's a vulva It's an actual hole. You just go like with your tongue, you know what I'm saying? Get a little that digging action with your mouth, the cherry action.
Yeah.
You got to make sure this is an experience, and you just can't just ride on the bean. I know it's a lot of y'all ain't never found the bean, and that's another lesson. I charge for a master class, you know what I'm saying, called Men's Department from the Hip. You know what I'm saying? And we'll teach you all you need to know about cunnilingus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be a cunnel star. You know what I'm saying? By the time we get through with you.
You gotta start slow. You gotta start slow.
This part of the episode is for the married folk.
Yeah. Or single people that's out here doing
what they should
ungodly
be doing.
things. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all just out here sinning. Y'all some perpetual sinners, and that's okay.
Hey,
All right.
so
One day you'll get to the light. Hopefully you get married one day, but that's fine.
Anyway,
But you gotta treat it as if it's a theme park, and you going all around to the different places and giving everything its time.
explore.
You know, explore.
Yeah. We know you got a favorite
Have some
ride,
fun.
man.
You know
But
what
you
I'm
gotta
saying?
experience the whole thing.
Exactly.
Put
Put
on
on your Dora the Explorer backpack and get exploring. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be out there swiping, keep swiping. You know what I'm saying?
But you can't just be swiping for the sake of swiping.
Swiping for the sake of swiping.
You
You can't have idle licks. All licks gotta be intentional. That's why your relationship
actually. You gotta start off slow. Treat the whole thing nice.
Yeah, get that thing.
Widen out your tongue.
Yeah.
Get a good lick in
And you
that
ain't gotta
thing.
just use the tip of your tongue. You
You gotta use the whole thing.
Relax.
Get the flavor in your beard.
Try to go back into the place where you began.
Gotta say something for later.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go into work, you just want to sniff your upper lip. Like,
Boy said we had a time last night.
Oh,
We had a time.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
why I keep this thing right here.
Hey, let's get.
Yeah.
That's why anytime look, I'm at the barber shop. Hey,
Don't do that. I take care of this at home.
That's
Don't
a
do that.
flavor saver.
You know what I'm talking about?
flavor saver.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm
Hilarious.
saying? And see, y'all got to learn, man. You got to take care. I said that's the reason why your relationship failure. You don't know how to take care of everything. You just think you're supposed to do one thing. You're supposed to be able to do all things. You got to be a jack of all trades. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
This is part of servitude.
Exactly. You got to serve.
Yeah.
When you get
They
down
say get
there,
on your knees. They make you too.
you ain't getting down there to say hurry up and come. You're getting down there to make sure she come. And it's an experience. You just down there like.
Hey, yo.
Oh, this sounds so good in my headphones.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't.
And then when you're done, you stand up there with that Krispy Kreme glaze on your face. And then you just provide the pipe.
And you give it a D.
You give her that pipe. And you just eat it in there. What's going
All right.
Sound about right. Yeah,
Sounds about right.
Sound about
You
right.
know what I'm saying? That's when you know it's ready and it's warm up and it's ready to see that tropic thunder.
Slang Wang. Slang Wang.
And then you just go on and pogo stick that thing until you get that hot sauce out.
Hot sauce. Hey.
Come is hot. Coming out
So
your
is other
body,
stuff.
man.
Correct, but
I hear you.
You
I hear you.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Not that hot boy sauce.
That's what I was like,
Not
what?
the sauce that burns.
That's what I was like,
Oh, yeah, I had that, man. You don't want that, man.
But anyway,
Yeah, so
Yeah, that was a class from the hip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And women, if you heard this, I'm sorry you had to hear it. Play it for your man.
cold.
that's
It's
cold.
cold.
You know what I'm saying? And this is gonna be part of 2025. We ain't gonna forget this. We're gonna from the hip. We're gonna drop y'all a little tidbit to help the men succeed, married men succeed inside the bedroom. If you don't know, if you're newly married or whatnot, you need the lessons. Just comment from the hip. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
And we'll hit you back in the DMs, and we'll teach you. We'll get to some of our licensed professionals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not licensed professional.
Professional wang slang.
Exactly.
Outside.
There's Drake, Jay, Max, Chris, Maximilian, Marlon the Dunn. We the professionals. We got decades in the game.
Afro, baby.
You know what I'm saying? That's what
Afro.
So you know what I'm saying? If y'all need help, you know what I'm saying? Just like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? DM us, and it's gonna be a charge. You know what I'm saying? We can get the free game out for free.
Just that Patreon, sir.
Yeah, this thing gonna be the Patreon, sir. You gonna
Facts.
tap in, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, you know what I mean? Hey, we out here trying to make marriage great again. You know,
That's it, bruh.
make marriage great again. You know
We're
what
gonna
I'm
let
saying?
go of that marketing scheme in a little bit, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But I don't agree. I don't disagree with the sentiment.
Yeah,
Make it
Agreed.
great,
yeah.
legitimately.
But yeah,
Serve ye servant.
Yeah. Is that
Y'all
your,
got anything?
I was about to say, is that your closing thought?
Nah, I mean, I was just really ranting.
I mean, which is fine. I mean,
he was just trying to give you an opportunity.
I may put this. Nah, I ain't gonna put this clip on it. Yeah, I might put it on Instagram, y'all. I'm gonna chop these. I'm gonna chop the stuff. I'm finna start. I got me a nice little cold software. I'm ready to test this episode out.
There you go.
ah,
There you go.
there we
So
go.
I might be having y'all some ready, digestible clips straight to your ear holes.
I like it. I love it. Yeah, I mean, I ain't really got nothing else to add. Too tough. Like I said, man, like, look at relationships as a way to serve the other person instead of being served.
Nice.
If both of you participate in that, your relationship
Will thrive, man.
it would thrive. It would
There's
thrive.
not this situation where it's like people are coming in 50-50. It should be 100-100.
Facts.
You're not looking for somebody to complete you. You're already a whole person. You're looking for someone to add things
Yes.
on.
Yeah.
Like, you're looking to build upon that foundation only for each other that's already there, but you're not looking to complete that
Exactly.
person.
Let two carpenters come together and help build the table
And
which
help
your life
build-
sits upon.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, man.
All right, right there.
Yeah. Lalo.
I'm out here.
Tequila.
I had something I want.
That's what's going. And it's gone.
So, quite frankly, I lost it before the whole cunnilingus section. So,
Oh, my
if
bad.
it hasn't come to me at this point, it probably wasn't important,
Fair.
or not enough to where I don't think we've encompassed enough of what you need to know.
I'm gonna play y'all out with some Men's Apartment theme music.
There you go. You
We
couldn't
out.
figure it out.